And so charging it again only adds 4. So charging this adds 5. So charging this is better, but we can't charge that. So charging this adds 4, so might as well charge that, because we can charge this though, I guess. But it's the same thing as just charging the organ again. So this is 7. I don't know, this is the same thing, so let's just do this. Oh, it's lethal. Okay, that was good. We had lethal last turn then, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't. Double charging organ is the same thing as charging that guy. Because charging organs adds 2, which is a total of 4. Charging that guy adds 4. So I just mapping it out. Like, Combo Warrior just seems like it's probably better. I don't know. Like, we just throw in pulse. But I guess I'll keep it trying. It's the new hot thing to try and play Patron, right? So might as well give it a go again. I guess we had enough damage. That was Control Paladin. He had heals and everything and didn't make it through. We drew most of our entire deck, so our draw steps were fluid. We didn't hit any of our cool combos in the middle there. It was just kind of a boring game where we just traded efficiently and then comboed him. Is there any way you can prepare for the Challenge Stone tournament? You can't prepare for the Challenge Stone tournament. They tell you the rules right before the event starts, and then you have X amount of time. They don't even tell you how much time you're going to have, but you have some amount of time to build your decks, and then you build your decks, and then you play with them. So I don't know what the rules are or anything yet, or how much time I'm going to have to build my decks, but I think a lot of people underestimate me in these sort of things. I don't know, everyone says, like, Firebat doesn't know how to build decks, he's just a constructed player. And it's like, well, constructed players build decks all day, every day. But they tend to favor people that are, like, more of the streamers that play all the fun decks in these events. But I'd like to try and prove myself in this event and win it and show people that I'm not a one-dimensional player and I build good decks. I don't know. We'll see. I innervate Shade into the old double pass. I guess I'm just passing. No early game minions to develop. We have enough in our curve for it to make sense, so it's fine. Just unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna hit this thingy and execute that thingy next turn. Alright, I'm gonna just throw patrons out there to throw patrons out there. Try and slow them down a little bit, you know. Well, empty Emperor turn seems pretty sweet. Patrons buying us that time. Maybe we can recover with it. I don't know. Being at 12 is pretty scary. We don't run shield blocks. We have armor smiths though, right? We may have armor smiths, I forget. Well, if I don't answer your questions, it's probably because they're troll bullshit questions that I'm ignoring. But I try and answer all the real questions. How about some music? The internet's got a lot of good music on it. You should check it out. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I think we start with this. I guess I'm trading in this Emperor. That seems silly. Yeah, I think this is right. Kind of defensive, but what are you gonna do? Oh, there's a good one. Ah, there's a good one. Well, if he has combo, we die, though. But, I mean, that's the life we live. Oh shit, I just overdrew 2 cards. Oh, why am I so bad? Fuck. Alright, get his Death Lord. That card doesn't matter. I needed all these cards, guys. 3, 6, 9, 12. So he is at how much? 33 minus 12. Alright, so then we have 3. I don't have the inner age. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do all that with that thing. So this goes up to 6, 7, 8. So we have the 22 damage combo next turn. So 22 plus 12. Yeah, assuming everything sticks, yeah. He's got like 34 next turn if we're not dead, and if the board sticks. And let's see if he's been able to count Force Roar yet. That was a weird play. So this was lethal, right? We counted this correctly. I'm gonna assume I'm smart, and I'm just gonna believe in myself and take this leap forward towards lethal. That was a weird play. I don't know, I guess Patrons helped, kinda. Felt like Combo Warrior would have won that game anyway, though. So, I mean, like, just Combo Warrior with Death Lord seems pretty good. patrons seem pretty irrelevant, but whatever. Okay. Warwick's pretty good against Warlock most of the time, unless he's handlock. I've been seeing a lot of Zoo lately, so we're gonna assume probably Zoo. Even if he's not Zoo, I mean, it's just like a good card to have around. It makes me feel more comfortable. The Warwick's so good. What about silence for heavy taunts? Gotta execute. I want to have the consistency to draw the cards that do their purposes. If, like, they have more taunts than that, then I'm not holding my executes appropriately or trading minions into it. It's like, you should be able to set up minions and interact with minions most turns. That's why we run Death Lords, Acolyte of Pains, Cruel Taskmasters, No Motion Vendors. I feel like it's too one-dimensional to have a Silence in the deck. Silence serves only one purpose, whereas every other card in the deck serves multiple purposes. And I think it's important to have flexible cards, especially in a deck that involves around drawing a lot, because the more you draw, the more cards you have in your hand, the more opportunities you have for your flex cards to be able to do flexible things. Yeah, I mean... Ooh, Emperor, there we go. I like that. Because, like, strong standalone cards are really good with card decks that don't have a lot of card draw. Because if your deck doesn't have a lot of card draw, then your standalone cards can just go out there and do their thing. But flexible cards are really good when you have a lot of card draw, because then you can use them for their flexible purpose and not feel too bad about it, because you're going to be drawing more cards instead of having to use everything for a specific purpose because you can't refill your hand, so you have to value cards one for one. I can value cards. I spend 3 cards to kill your 1 card. It doesn't matter because I'm drawing more cards. So I can use flexible cards to do flexible bullshit that's not efficient. So that's why I don't like Silence. Well, I guess I'm just going to clear his board and try and set up to make Emperor next turn, or make Patrons, one or the other. Depending on what happens. If he does, like, nothing, I can just, like, get away with making Patrons, force him to Hellfire, and then play Emperor on a naked board. That's going to be ideal. So, he does play the Sludge Belch here. So now I can Patron swing. I could just swing Emperor. Alright, I'm gonna Patron swing. Because I just want to make the card feel like it does something in the deck. That's not my bed, that's Zalae's bed, and that's Zalae. Hmm. Well, that kind of makes my Emperor setup a little awkward. I was hoping he would just like Hellfire tap. Well, I mean, still got to do it, right? Especially now that we got the Worgen and the Charge being hit by it. And the Execute, those are all like really sick cards to get hit by the combo. If we can just find a way to damage our Worgen, then we're already up to 12. Oh my. Okay. Well, we need to find a way to damage it still. He's already used in 2 owls, so he has to go through this the hard way. So I think I'm just gonna. Well, do I need? If I find a way to damage it, I get 22. But I'm gonna damage him because I need to get him under 22, so I gotta hit him for the 5 there. Just need to find a way to damage the Raging Worgen, and we should have lethal. That's not it. We got one more try. Got a lot of ways to damage creatures in our deck. 2 Whirlwinds, a Cruel Taskmaster, an Inner Rage. That's fine, I guess. I guess he taunts him up. Alright, he's tapping to try and find a taunter, maybe? He gets the boom butt hit, never lucky. Alright, just a way to damage my Worgen. Didn't get there, so 10. I need to save the Execute to be able to get through taunts, yeah. I think I can play this out here to try and gain 3 life if I want, because we're going to finish it with 1 Worgen. I can play both of the things. Yeah, alright. I'll play these both out here. Just try and keep the combo in my hand and try and draw towards a way to damage my Worgen so I can charge in there for 22 damage. Still can't damage it. Alright. Oh man, he's cut Melganis, huh? Man. No way to damage my own thing. mean, if he doesn't have 1 damage, I could, like, swing. Well, I guess I just pass and lose, but I kind of want to swing there. If he doesn't have 1 damage, then I can swing here, and then the Whirlwind effect hits the Morganus. I can execute it and get in there, kill him. But it seems too risky to set up with the Deathblade. He's been holding on to so many cards that there's like no way he doesn't have 1 damage. Looks like he's got Doomguard. Yeah. It's like 3 turns I had lethal if I just had any way to damage my minion. Alright, I'm gonna let Zalae go to sleep, because this is his room, and hopefully try and fix the internet for tomorrow. But thanks everybody for tuning in.